Uncle Boy. Hey, Ma. Hit him my feet. Hit my feet. Uncle Boy. Hit him my feet. Uncle Boy. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Soon as y'all come in the building, we are surviving Jada Pinkett, and we are very excited that Will Smith finally stepping up and taking a stance, pure survival. Instead of slapping someone else, Will is slapping the divorce papers that we all been waiting for. Shout out to Kathy Wallace, AF winner, Curthy Williams, Anonymous, Trix Sexalina, D Dot in the building. Everybody smash that like button, guys. It's dancing. Come and see the moon. Come and see. Come and see. This is America. Come and see. Come and see. The moon is dancing. The moon is dancing, ladies and gentlemen. This is very exciting. I am so happy. I got the best news of my life. I've been waiting for so long for Will Smith to divorce this demonic entity. It's about time that Will get those Timberland boots and that fitted ball cap up out of his life. Pure survival. Do you see these demon boots? These demon boots, Will, you must throw them in the trash. No more Timberland boots. No more Timberland boots. No more fitted ball cap. No more strap-on dildo. Yeah, I'm talking about T. Eagles in the building. Emily Blackwell. Everybody smash that like button, man. Like, Will Smith. We waited for so long, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that last interview with motherfucker Jada Pinkett, I'm not even gonna call her names. Y'all know what her name is. We just gonna call her Timberland Boots. We gonna call her Timberland Boots. That woman humiliated Will Smith for the last time, guys. Now, I saw this yesterday on the internet, and Ray J posted it. Then today, 50 Cent posted it. I thought it was old. Come to find out, Will Smith is pissed off, guys. He can't take her embarrassing him any longer. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing he could do to make that woman happy. He finally gets it. Smash that like button, guys.
I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible. I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go.
Everybody smash that like button if you guys are excited that Will Smith finally retired for trying to please Jada Pinkett. Pure survival. He's finally done trying to please those Timberland boots. Because it's nothing that woman that you could do to make her happy. Will Smith saved the world in Independence Day. Pure survival. Will Smith played Hancock. Will Smith was Mike Lowry. Running up and down the street with his shirt off, or with his shirt unbuckled, talking about free. He was an action hero to us. And Jada Pinkett humiliated this man and demasculated him and made us have to picture Will Smith running down the street in some pantyhose talking about freeze. She ruined everything. The man can't take it no more during survival. His beard is gray. Will Smith's beard is gray. He got millions of dollars. He don't have to look like Morgan Freeman, pure survival. But she stressed him out, still out here disrespecting him. I'm glad he's divorcing her. Everybody smash that like button if y'all excited Will Smith is divorcing Jada Pinkett.
I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible. I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible. I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible.
And I feel like, Will, you should have been had this energy, pure survival. When she was saying that Tupac was sleeping in the guest room, Tupac is even tired of Jada Pinkett, pure survival. She gonna come out and say that Will Smith moved out the house and he's allowed to come back if I allow him to come back. Pure survival. Will is out here dancing with stars, dancing with other women. And we know when Will was dancing with that woman, he was distant, like I said, pure survival. And maybe his PR team want everybody to think that he's with a woman. We don't care, Will, if you got a boyfriend, if you got a girlfriend. We don't care as long as you're not with this woman anymore. That's all we care about. When Will was out here trying to show y'all, look, I'm trying to move on. Look at him. He can't even have a good time. Look at this. Now he's keeping his distance. He's keeping his distance. And look at this. Will is spinning around like a ballerina out here in pure survival. Without you, Jada, he's out here spinning like a ballerina. Like a freak-off ballerina, trying to mind his business. And he moved out. You said you so happy because you don't got Will Smith trying to decorate the whole house like a pack of Skittles, pure survival. So why are you still out here disrespecting the man? Why are you lying to the world, Miss motherfucking Timberland Boot? Why are you telling the world that you was protecting Will Smith's manhood, that you will play the what she say? She said, yeah, I was gonna act like the cheating wife, all to protect Will Smith allegedly getting his back blown by multiple men in Hollywood. Pure survival. She's trying to lie and say she was trying to protect Will Smith. Smash that like button if y'all think she's trying to change the narrative from what she done out here in these streets, having an affair with your son's boyfriend, pure survival. And I would say allegedly, but the world knows about August Alsina. The world knows about August Alsina. But a lot of people didn't know that August Alsina and Jaden Smith were going steady. They were going steady. Just like motherfucking Tyler the Creator, pure survival. And you allegedly stole Tyler the Creator from Jaden Smith. Jaden can't even bring none of his boyfriends home to meet you, Jada, without them being possibly Timberland down. Without them possibly being Timberland down and getting their backs blowed out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so happy that Will Smith is finally stepping up. Because he can't be happy without her disrespecting him. Now, while he's out here getting spun around like a ballerina, Jada Pinkett is out here saying shit like this. He's saying stuff like this.
We come to the table and Will's not ready. He's not ready. And he's kind of backtracking. And he's going through this motion. And I'm like...
Now, do you hear what she's saying? We come to the table and Will Smith is not ready. He's backtracking. Jada Pinkett is saying that she was already ready for the divorce. She was already ready for Will Smith to come out the closet, pure survival. And Will told her, allegedly, that he was going to come out the closet and let it be known that he is preferred to be with a boyfriend. You know what I mean? So she's blaming it all on Will Smith and saying that she had to pretend she was a cheating wife to protect Will Smith. What a liar.
We come to the table and Will's not ready. He's not ready. And he's kind of backtracking. And he's going through this motion. And I'm like, so I'm like, well, I'm going to have to speak my truth. But I'm also going to protect you.
Wow. Did you hear what she said? I'm going to have to speak my truth, but I'm also going to protect you. All the things that this woman done, she done came out with a book called Worthy and made Will Smith go out and market the book for her, pure survival, while she was disrespecting the man throughout the whole entire book and had him promote it. Now, I know you're going to have women in there saying, well, why are you blaming it all on Jada? I'm not blaming it all on Jada, pure survival. But my whole thing is, if this is your husband, somebody you claim you love, like I said, I don't care if Will Smith has a boyfriend or not. Will Smith is a great actor, pure survival, and he still had a great career going on. The only thing that was bad for his career was this woman right here that humiliated him from constantly. You know what I mean? Got Chris Rock face slapped on and then tried to say she don't know why Will Smith did it. You know what I'm saying? And said that the joke that Chris Rock said wasn't even funny. And tried to say, well, I was worried about the people who were suffering from alopecia. None of them other people that had that condition said that they were affected by what Chris Rock said. Because he wasn't even disrespecting the people that have alopecia. He just made a joke because her hair was shaved. Could have got her a damn chance to be G.I. Jane Part 2. But no, she wanted to humiliate Will Smith, and Will is tired of her.
We come to the table and Will's not ready. He's not ready. And he's kind of backtracking. And he's going through this motion. And I'm like, so I'm like, well, I'm going to have to speak my truth. But I'm also going to protect you. So if I got to look like the adulterous wife, to make sure you're good, I'm gonna do it.
If I gotta look like the adulterous wife to make you look good, smash that like button, guys, if y'all think that Jada Pinkett is full of crap. Smash that like button if y'all think that Jada Pinkett is trying to change the narrative and make it like it's all Will Smith's fault. Pure survival. If Will Smith was allegedly cheating on you, getting his back blown to the moon by Diddy, by all kinds of different men in the industry, and you didn't like it, why didn't you leave Will Smith then? Pure survival. Why didn't you do the divorce if you saying that you was ready for the divorce, but Will Smith wasn't ready? Pure survival. You would have got all the money, Jada. Because allegedly, you've been dangling his sexuality over his head all these years, and Will did not want us to know. And you kept threatening him, allegedly, that you were going to tell everybody that Will Smith was having an affair with Diddy and all types of people. You know what I'm saying? That Will Smith was having an affair, allegedly, with Modea and different people like that. Why didn't you divorce him? No, you held it on his head and you embarrassed this man. The man is out doing movies, keeping y'all relevant. You ain't had a movie since a low down dirty shame. Pure Bible. And the way you are lying, Miss Hello Peacha, it's a low down dirty shame. And we are so excited that Will can't take it no more. And Will is done with you. And you home alone like Macaulay Culkin. And you don't have nothing else better to do but come out here and still humiliate Will Smith and blame it all on him. Pure survival.
Y'all. So, and that wasn't the case. But I wanted him to be okay. Now, also in that moment, two things. As I'm moving forward, I'm also moving backwards.
Wow. She said as she's moving forward, she's moving backwards. Jada, Will Smith, by staying with you, was moving backwards. You know what I'm saying? Listen to what she say about August Alsina. Smash that like button, guys. We got 1,400 people.
Everything came out, and I was like, mind you, Will and I were not together. So I'm like, well, I'm going to have to speak my truth. So if I got to look like the adulterous wife to make sure you're good, I'm going to do it. Everything came out, and I was like, mind you, Will and I were not together.
And you hear her lying? She's saying Will and her was not together when she was having an affair with Jaden Smith's boyfriend, August Alsina. Smash that like button if y'all think that she's lying. If you and Will Smith wasn't together, then why you sit him down at the red table, Pure Bible, and embarrass him in front of the world? If you and him wasn't together, why would you embarrass him in front of the whole world? Shout out to the lounge. Beautiful coming in the building. Pure Bible. Why, if y'all wasn't together, why was it important for you to sit Will Smith down at that table and tell the whole entire world that you were having an affair with your son's boyfriend? If y'all weren't together, you didn't need to have to tell him that. Now, Will, you got to take responsibility, and I'm glad you divorcing her. I'm so glad. You know what I'm saying? Because I do hold you accountable too. You know, because you were a grown man. No matter what your sexuality is, you should have stood up to this demonic entity and been left. I would have paid millions of dollars to her just to get the fuck away from her. Will, you should have said, here, give her all my fortune. Let me only have $1 million. She can have the rest. Spell the Bible. Because, Will, you're going to make all the money back. We are fans of you. We ain't fans of her. You know what I'm saying? And Will is so upset, man. You can see it in his eyes. He's done.
I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible. I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible. I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible.
And I don't think it's possible. What made her happy, in my opinion, was disrespecting Will Smith. Pure Bible. And people was telling Will for years.
He pimped himself. No man was. What? He's a good man? That's not a good man. Your wife gets piped down by your son's friend. She's for the street. Let's be clear. Jada Pinkett is a Z-list actress. What?
Smash that like button if y'all agree with what Melina King just said. Jada Pinkett was a D-list actor. She's out here getting piped down in front of the whole United States. Whoa! You know what I'm saying? And it took us until 2026 for Will to finally say, I am done. I am tired. I can't take it no more. You know what I'm saying? I done moved out the house. I done got rid of the Timberland boots and the fitted ball cap. And this woman's still talking about me like a dog out here.
He pimped himself. No man was. What? He's a good man. That's not a good man. Your wife gets piped down by your son's friend. She's for the street. Just be clear. Jada Pinkett is a Z-list actress. Wow. Let's be clear. Without Will Smith, that would be for the streets. Oh.
Wow. She said without Jada Pinkett, that HOE would be for the streets. Smash that like button if y'all agree with what she said. Without Will Smith, that HOE would be for the streets.
I don't give a good goddamn what you feel. These are the facts of Hollywood because I studied it and I worked in the industry. She is a bottom of the barrel, has no roles. Will Smith is an A-top actor. He pimped himself. No man was. What?
A A-list celebrity, and she's a 3-list celebrity. You know what I'm saying? And this is what boils down to it.
She is incredibly manipulative. She is such a narcissist. She's also, I believe, a lesbian.
Wow. Smash that like button if y'all agree with Becky. Everybody smash that like button if y'all agree with Becky. Pure survival. Becky said that Miss Timberland Boot is a narcissist. Shout out to Bilal, guys. Will Smith's best friend was already saying all of this. Why y'all think he ended up in the hospital? Why y'all think that Bilal life was threatened, allegedly, like he said, by Jada Pinkett? This is crazy. It's all coming out.
She is incredibly manipulative. She is such a narcissist. She's also, I believe, a lesbian. I mean, I think she's at the very least not 100% straight. Will, I don't think is straight at all. This has always been my theory, that they were two young gay people in Hollywood and they were like besties. And they're like, listen, we're not going to make it on our own. We're like two black gay people in like the 90s in Hollywood. We got to partner up. We love each other. We'll figure out a way to have kids. And we're kind of going to be a shield for each other. That seems very, 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 I have heard that a lot of times. I've heard that a lot of times. And you know I'm not the first one to assume something's a PR relationship. I believe that they are.
Wow. Smash that like button if y'all agree with Becky. If y'all believe Will and Jada Pinkett was a PR relationship. She said she believes that Jada was into women and Will was into men from the beginning in Hollywood, pure survival. So they became girlfriends. You know how your girlfriend got, like an LBG friend, but they're like girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? And they both been hiding this secret all this time. You know what I mean?
She is incredibly manipulative. She is such a narcissist. She's also, I believe, a lesbian. I mean, I think she's at the very least not 100% straight. Will, I don't think is straight at all. This has always been my theory, that they were two young gay people in Hollywood and they were like besties. And they're like, listen, we're not going to make it on our own. We're like two black gay people in like the 90s in Hollywood. We got to partner up. We love each other. We'll figure out a way to have kids. And we're kind of going to be a shield for each other. That seems very, 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 I have heard that a lot of times. I've heard that a lot of times. And you know I'm not the first one to assume something's a PR relationship. I believe that they are. That to me is almost more fucked up if they weren't romantically involved and she still let people think he was such a beta.
Facts, Becky. I've met Jada and Tupac. She slept with everyone and Tupac was there to protect her. All the rap industry had Jada except from Tupac because he was, wow. Shout out to Guy, just hit that super chat and just spoke some facts. Pure survival. Shout out to Will, man, for finally divorcing this woman. Because everybody's been telling him that she was never into Will. She said she didn't even want to get married. You know what I mean? Earthquake even said it.
What happens when you love a woman that don't love you and you still trying to validate? You don't think she love him? Fuck no.
Earthquake on why Jada Pinkett doesn't love Will Smith. His reason will leave you speechless.
I think she loves it. If she loved him, she would have never let him run up there.
True. Now that's what I think.
If she loved him, she would have laughed after it happened. When all the gangster rapping, NWA was out there, they called him corny.
Yeah.
Will Smith.
He won a Grammy. He won the
won
first
a Grammy through that. He didn't buckle, unlike Hammer. He stood. He didn't care about it. But his woman, he laughed about it. And when she said that ain't funny and you ain't gonna do nothing about it, it made him act. Everybody be around men that love their woman that overreact. You usually should have, come on, baby.
Somebody being disrespectful to a woman.
Wow. Do y'all agree with that? Smash that like button. Earthquake said if she really loved Will Smith, she wouldn't have never let Will Smith go on that stage and slap Chris Rock. Pure survival. Knowing that Will Smith was a huge mega star. So you're going to let him ruin his whole career? It's 1,700 people in the building. Everybody smash that like button. Shout out to T Eagles. Just hit that super chat. Pure survival. Super chats is coming in the building. Jada, this is how happy we are for Will.
When you got a woman that don't really like you,
Hold on. Time out. You're not the first man that said this.
come on now. I don't think she does. I think
But damn, how they gonna be married all these years? At some point in time, you get.
I think she like the lifestyle. Now, who's she gonna marry with that much money? Oprah? Hey, Oprah?
Wow. So he said, Bruce said that Jada Pinkett just loved the money. She just loved the lifestyle. She never loved Will. Look, Peaches Roy said that she was jealous. And I believe all of this. Y'all got to get them likes up to the moon. This video got to go everywhere. Will Smith is really doing this divorce. You're going to see more people come out talking about his sexuality. Like, we don't care. We've already heard that Will Smith and Dwayne Martin and all these other people. We care about his talent. We care about him getting away from her. You know what I'm saying? You know how many LBG people in the world that's successful, pure survival, by being themselves? We don't care. Before it was funny in the beginning, oh, Will got a boyfriend. Man, we over that. We gonna be happy when we see Will Smith with that divorce damn paper in his hand.
When you got a woman that don't really like you,
Hold on. Time out. You're not the first man that said this.
come on now. I don't think she does. I think
But damn, how they gonna be married all these years? At some point in time, you get.
I think she like the lifestyle. Now, who's she gonna marry with that much money? Oprah? Hey, Oprah ain't gonna have her. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, and then she's mean.
Is she? I don't know anything about it, so I'm just
Well,
telling you.
I don't know anything about it. I could just see it in her face. For her to sit there, see, a real woman would have said, "Hey, don't get up and do that.
Don't you miss this money?
No, don't get up and do that. Talk to him after the show."
Right.
She wanted him to go up and do that.
Smash that like button if y'all agree with Bruce that Jada Pinkett wanted Will Smith to slap Chris Rock so it could ruin Will Smith's career. If y'all agree with that, smash that like button, guys. I'm just so excited for Will, man. Like, I've been waiting for him to make this move, man. The whole world has been. When he just came out and said, I'm done trying to make this woman happy. It was no way. It was no way to make her happy. No matter how you crumble the damn cookies, you couldn't make her happy. You just couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, smash that like button, everybody in the
Not to
building.
take his case. He
You know what
does
I'm
not
saying?
want to divorce
So
this woman
everybody
because if he
smash
did,
that like button.
he could do it in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. You think so? In a heartbeat.
Much later, much later.
OMG, y'all know Will Smith and Jada Pinkett have been rumored to be getting a divorce, getting separated, getting a divorce, getting separated through all of these years. Now it has come a time and point where Will Smith has contacted a big law firm. And he is not playing. He is.
Y'all hear that? Will Smith contacted a huge law firm, Pure Survival, and he's taking back his life. He's taking back his boxer shorts. He's taking back his manhood. Pure Survival. You know what I'm talking about? You got to understand, this was a long time coming during Survival. This was a long time coming. Listen what this woman just said. Shout out to the lounge, man. You broke this shit down. And this shit was fast.
OMG, y'all know Will Smith and Jada Pinkett have been rumored to be getting a divorce, getting separated, getting a divorce, getting separated through all of these years. Now it has come a time and point where Will Smith has contacted a big law firm. And he is not playing. He is trying to return Jada Pinkett back to the streets and where he found her. Right?
Wow, smash that like button, guys, if y'all agree with my baby. She said that Will Smith is returning Jada Pinkett back to the streets from where she belongs. Pure survival. Everybody need to get their likes up on that one. Not only was it funny, but it's the truth. Turn her back to the streets, Will.
You think so? In a heartbeat.
Much later, much later.
OMG, y'all know Will Smith and Jada Pinkett have been rumored to be getting a divorce, getting separated, getting a divorce, getting separated through all of these years. Now it has come a time and point where Will Smith has contacted a big law firm. And he is not playing. He is trying to return Jada Pinkett back to the streets and where he found her, right?
Will Smith is finally, after being separated from Jada since 2016, he's done with the PR of it all. The life partnership is not working. He has a woman that he's in love with, and she is not black.
Will Smith.
Now, do y'all remember when Tasha K and Tasha K's Finger Waves said that Will Smith had a woman? She's not black though. You know what I mean? Her name is Becky. And Becky, I bet you Becky's so nice to Will, pure survival, and she don't even give a damn that Will allegedly has boyfriends on the side. That's why they had Will go out and pretend. You know what I'm saying? That's why, Will, you got to live in your truth. He out here dancing with this woman knowing he ain't really with her. You know what I'm saying? Just because his PR team told him to do that. But he got Becky and Dwayne Martin. He getting his cake and eating it too. And getting his tasty cakes and ate too. This ain't his girlfriend for real, for real. See, this was his team telling him to go out and do this. You see, they like 2 blocks away when they're dancing, pure survival. And we really wanted Will Smith to pull up to this woman's bumper. But the reason why he didn't pull up to her bumper, pure survival, because this was something that they were painting out there. But Jada was mad because she see that Will is happy. She see that Will Smith's girlfriend, Becky, she don't mind Will being with men, allegedly, and Will being happy. You want to destroy this man. That's why everybody owes Bilal an apology, pure survival. Remember when you demasculated Will and set him down and said, I'm just not happy. Remember this?
Just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt. And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
And you see what she said? Now, August Alsina was going to her for alleged therapy. She was supposed to be giving August Alsina, which was Jaden Smith's boyfriend, therapy. And she said, Will, it just felt so good to help heal someone. To put that old funky kitty cat, real pure survival, on that boy. And all he did was go out and get him a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? August Alsina left Jada and went and got a boyfriend, and August Alsina's boyfriend got a boyfriend. Pure survival. That's how you know that it's a demonic kitty cat. You know what I mean? If you was going to replace Will Smith with August, because August looked like Will Smith back when he was in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, pure survival, why did that boy go and get him a boyfriend after you, Jada? This shows that something very demonic is going on with that pure survival. With that is something up with the kitty cat. You know what I'm saying? And look at Will's face when she set him down. And she tried to say, well, we weren't together at the time. So why did you have to humiliate this man on television like that? Knowing that people look at Will, like look up to him as an action hero, a star. You have not had a movie since you left with the money and the movie set it off. Pierce her Bible. You took the money and left Jada and you spun it all up. So in order for you to make money, you had to disrespect Will. Pierce her Bible. Come out with books about Will. Pierce her Bible. Have both your children writing letters to Tupac while Tupac is in heaven. Pierce her Bible. And they never met Tupac a day in their life. This is crazy.
Just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt. And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody. Just wanted to feel good. It had.
Look at Will's face. She said, I just wanted to feel good. You know how terrible that got to be as a man? Like I said, I blame Will too, pure for Bible. Because if Will was a dude, like a real, like type of, you ain't telling no dude from where I come from to their face on national TV, pure for Bible. You know what I'm talking about? You just wanted to feel good. And I don't make you feel good. Or I know you ain't telling motherfuckers in front of the world you gonna say that to me. You can't even say that to me when we by ourselves, because of Bible. And you gonna say this to me on national TV? And look at Will's face. You see how he still had black hair? His hair still wasn't gray at the time. He looked so motherfucking hurt right there. Now look how gray his hair turned as he still stayed after she did this. Look at how gray his face looked.
I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible.
Look at Will. He's not out shooting the movie right now. Bible. This does not look like Will Smith. I told y'all this has to be Morgan Freeman or Samuel Jackson or something. Bible. Y'all see how young Will looked at that damn table? Now look at him. That's like when Barack Obama was the president, Bible, he came in with black hair, and then Obama started looking old as hell after fighting for the country. Bible. You know what I'm saying? This is what she done to you, Will. But you got so much money. You can come back like Jesus. Like I said, for the things that we saw you go through, Will, send me back to heaven $5. All I need is $5 to my name. I'm going to come back. Pierce the Bible. You are the bread and butter, Will. Let her take everything. Because she took your soul. And when your soul is taken, oh my God, it's hard to get that joint back, Will. And then the other things that go on in Hollywood that you probably had to go through, not even probably, you had to go through those Hollywood doors. You had to become a freak-off vampire. You had to sleep upside down. You had to glow in the dark at night. You're surviving the people in Hollywood, and then you're surviving your wife that just was the worst. She was worse than the people in Hollywood.
I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible. I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible.
Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that Jada Pinkett is going to be happy, knowing Will's happy without her. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all don't think so. That she's still not going to be happy. You know what I mean? Like she's going to try to do anything to ruin this man's life. He's not even with you right now. And you still out here trying to embarrass him. And Bilal was telling us all of this. He was telling us. That's why his friend out here fighting Jada Pinkett right now in the lawsuit. And she said she was going to sue him. Still ain't sued him yet. He's still fighting her right now. Smash that like button, guys, for Bilal, man. And I ain't going to front. Shout out to Tasha K, because Tasha K did bring Bilal on the scene first. And Bilal was telling the truth about her. Bilal was telling the truth about Will Smith, everything that was going on behind the scenes. And as I said, I don't care about his sexuality. I really don't. Long as you ain't dealing with no little kids and shit like that, you know what I mean? Because everything else, man, is ran by her. It's ran by her. Every demonic thing is ran by this woman. Everybody get them likes up, man. I need them likes to be up. We should have 1,000 likes in the building. This is the most exciting news that I could be possibly bringing y'all. You know what I mean? This is the most exciting news that I could be bringing y'all. And I guarantee you they're going to make an announcement that Will and Jada officially are divorcing. You know what I mean? This has been a long time coming. A long time coming. But trust me, it's coming. So whoever don't want to believe it, it don't bother me. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. That's why Bilal's been saying this.
Stole it from the house. Okay? Somebody stole 2 hard drives from Jada's house with this alleged on it. Right? Jada thought, so now we get into why she's even more mad. So Jada thought I had something to do with this being stolen, right? And one thing that they allegedly did was report it stolen. So whoever comes out with this video or tape or anything have stolen property. They're going to jail, right? Okay. Now, that's why me and Jada's relationship got to be so toxic towards the end, because she thought I stole these videos. So there.
Now y'all remember Will Smith's best friend Bilal telling us that they are freak off tapes. There are freak off tapes that Jada Pinkett had. He said that Jada Pinkett would sit there in the living room playing with her kitty cat, allegedly, plus her Bible, and it's stinking up the walls and the whole house. Didn't matter if kids was coming in there. This is what Will Smith's best friend said. And he's not friends with Will up to this day because of her. And he said that they were going to get a divorce. Spells the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
Now, that's why me and Jada's relationship got to be so toxic towards the end, because she thought I stole these videos. So they're
Videos of
her with other people. But I saw some of the video. Mind you, when Jada at the house.
Any of them allegedly MC Light?
Yes.
I just said, I thought it was.
Why didn't you let me say that?
And you said that it's all Will Smith and you was hiding Will Smith's secrets, but you were allegedly clapping MC Light's cheeks with the fitted ball cap and the dildo. Allegedly. They're talking about MC Light and her.
Oh, goodness.
I always felt like, in my opinion, that her and MC Light kind of had something going on, and they used men, Will and MC Light's husband, to cover it up.
So,
and then we had a lady that came to sit on the show that said she saw MC Light and Jada at a no-gay club for lesbians in Hollywood all the time.
So let me just put it like this, because the tapes are going to surface. The tapes are going to surface.
I don't want to watch them. That's illegal.
Oh, no. Listen. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The tapes are. That's why they reported it stolen. But they didn't report me as the thief, right? But now let me tell you how I saw the tapes. So when Jada's home at Will house, not her other house, she allegedly has her wine. She has her something called Tushi. It's like a pink cocaine thing. It's popular in Colombia as well too. But it's like you
ecstasy
get
and cocaine.
Yeah, it's like that mix, right? It's big.
Y'all see this? Jada Pinkett is high on ecstasy, on pink cocaine, allegedly. All of this stuff that Will Smith's best friend has been saying. Everybody smash that like button that's in the building. I don't care if y'all defending Jada. I'm on Bilal's side, and I'm on Will getting away from that dungeon side as well. I'm serious. I am. And she's drugged out of her mind, allegedly.
Jada's home at Will house, not her other house. She allegedly has her wine. She has her something called Tushi. It's like a pink cocaine thing. It's popular in Colombia as well too. But it's like you
ecstasy and cocaine.
Yeah, it's like that mix, right? It's big in Colombia. right? And she got her ayahuasca or whatever it is. And she got her mushrooms. So she got her psychedelics, all that stuff. So she's sitting down here watching, playing with herself, and high as a kite, right? Not caring who's in the house, whether kids watching, nothing.
Wow. Smash that like button if this is gross. Smash that. Listen, we need 900 likes in the building right now. 500 people double tap this screen. He says she's sitting there playing with herself, not caring who's in the house. Where is Will at when all of this is going down? And she's high as a kite. And then you wonder why Jaden Smith is on the internet crying every 5 minutes. Pure survival. You wonder why Willow is on the internet talking about, I twist my hair back and forth. I twist my hair back and forth. Who ate all the kitty cat? Real? Motherfucking Willow went on the internet and said, who ate all the kitty cat? And she was crying. You wonder why the kids is thrown off. Wouldn't you be thrown off if your mom was sitting in the living room playing with her fish stick juice? And she got fish stick playing with her kitty cat, pull her hand out, and it's fish stick juice running all down her motherfucking fingers. Come on, come here, boy. Come out. Come on, get over her. Imagine that. And this is what Will Smith has been dealing with. Y'all got to get them likes up, man. I'm just so disappointed how y'all just in the building ain't smashing that like button.
Colombia, right? And she got her ayahuasca or whatever it is. And she got her mushrooms. So she got her psychedelics, all that stuff. So she's sitting down here watching, playing with herself, and high as a kite, right? Not caring who's in the house, whether kids watching, nothing. She's in her own world. So that's how I was able to see the tapes. This is why she think I saw them, and I saw some things that were unreal, and I saw celebrities on the tape.
Oh.
So, all right. So let's just say, so allegedly who I thought to be on the tape, well, one is a tape, because it's going to come out. So I'm letting people going to know.
Who did you see, Bilal?
Okay.
Tell the winos.
Okay. So now there's one tape allegedly who I thought appeared would be, there's Jada with a strap on top of Will. Then she's spitting in his face and choking him.
Imagine how crazy that would be if Will Smith is your best friend, or any of y'all have a best friend, and you stumble upon a freak off tape, Pure Survival, and you see your homie, one of your homies, your dog, and it's a tape with his woman strangling him and honking loogies in his face. Pure Survival. You would be traumatized. You know what I'm saying? And then she has on Timberland boots, and she got a fitted ball cap and a strap on. Imagine how you would feel. You know what I'm saying? How would you listen? When Will Smith's best friend said this, I believed it from the gate, because you could tell he not making this shit up. This is something you can't make up. You know, how you see a tape with your homie getting strangled. Like, you gonna know, oh my God, that was Will Smith getting strangled the fuck out by her. And the way she behaved, yes, everybody put the Timberland boots in the chat. The way she behaved, you could tell she was the more aggressive one in the relationship. This is crazy, man.
He's on the team.
Oh.
So, all right. So let's just say, so allegedly who I thought to be on the tape, well, one is a tape, because it's going to come out. So I'm letting people going to know.
Who did you see, Bilal? Okay. Tell the winos.
Okay. So now there's one tape allegedly who I thought appeared would be, there's Jada with a strap on top of Will. Then she's spitting in his face and choking him. That's one, right? So I want people to know when it came out, I'm the first person to talk about it.
Okay.
Then the other one was Alfonso Ribeiro. Don't want to talk about that because it ended up being a bloody mess, right? Now, but let me give you the backstory.
Go ahead. You're telling
her.
the winos right now.
Right.
Go ahead.
So let me
They
give.
asked me in court, what did he tell you?
Right.
I don't know. Go ahead.
But it's all alleged
Because
anyway.
I don't watch my interviews back.
Right.
So go ahead.
So it's all alleged anyway. So, and some of it's from my recollection.
Okay.
So like I said, the Alfonso Ribeiro thing was a bloody mess. And that video, he is begging her to stop.
Wow. Smash that like button if y'all agree and y'all believe Will Smith best friend. Alfonso Rivera is Carlton. So I've never knew that Jada was blowing Carlton back out and the Fresh Prince. So she allegedly was smashing the Fresh Prince where she married him and Carlton, Pierce her Bible, doing the Carlton dance all in Carlton's tasty cakes. I never knew it. That's who Alfonso Rivera is. And he said that on the tape, he was begging Jada to stop. I'm sorry, it is hard to not laugh. You know, the picture of her strangling him and he's begging her, Jada, please stop. I've had enough. My back is blown out. My frame is over there, Jada. You blew my back out to where the frame is under the damn plant. I can't take it no more. Please stop. The man begged her to stop, and she continued to blow his back out. This is insane, guys. This is insane.
In court, what did he tell you?
Right.
I don't know. Go ahead.
But it's all alleged
Because
anyway.
I don't watch my interviews back.
Right.
So go ahead.
So it's all alleged anyway. So, and some of it's from my recollection.
Okay.
So like I said, the Alfonso Ribeiro thing was a bloody mess. And that video, he is begging her to stop, right? And she's telling him to shut up, right? And on that video, Jada had on Timberlands and a fitted baseball cap with the strap on, right?
Y'all hear that? The fitted ball cap, the strap on, and the Timberland boots. This is the equipment that Jada Pinkett will use when she's taking it to Will Smith's Tasty Cakes and she's taking it to other men Tasty Cakes, allegedly. She has to have on her equipment. You know what I'm saying? And they're not just the regular Timberland boots. These are more of the combat Timberland boots, pure survival. So she's ready for combat when she's on your cakes. And you can beg her to stop all you want. You can keep begging her to stop, but she's going to continue going. And you got to imagine, they probably was drugged out, they mind, and not even realizing, you know what I mean? Like, damn, like she probably got some shit to numb you. To where you don't even know, like after your cakes get blown out so bad, she got shit to numb the pain and put you right out. She just pounding you out. You knock the fuck out. You don't even know your back is being blown out. You just wake up with a missing back. This is crazy.
It's a bloody mess. And that video, he is begging her to stop, right? And she's telling him to shut up, right? And on that video, Jada had on Timberlands and a fitted baseball cap with the strap on, right? And the reason why she got so much hate for Alfonso Ribeiro is because they dated way before. I'm not even gonna say dated.
And I never knew that Carlton was with Jada before Will. Shout out to Stacy Burlock, just hit that super chat. Pure Survival said, glad you're back. Love you. And I love you too. And I'm so glad to be back. And now everything Bolao said is all coming to surface. And I wonder if Will going to admit all of this stuff. If Will, now that you divorcing her, you know what I'm saying? Because she took away all your friends. Guy just hit that super chat again. Pure Survival. Showing love in the super chat during survival is very important. And everybody get them likes up, man. It's free to smash that like button. It doesn't cost you a goddamn thing. But now everything Bolao said is coming to light.
Talk about things. Okay. Right? I can't sit down with the imams and the sheikhs and say, hey, this is my position based on I'm mad at somebody. No, this is a position I have to have receipts so I can have support. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So this thing is deeper. It might sound like there's a hate for Jada when I call her a dope fiend. Say she had multiple venereal diseases, right? And all these, but they're true. And
whoa, did you hear that? He said that Jada Pinkett, allegedly, we're going to say, but this Will Smith best friend, so he would know. He said that she had multiple venereal diseases. This is what Will Smith best friend said. Now, if somebody burn you, you would tell your friend, like, you know, that girl gave me the goddamn the Coolio, the too hot. It's too hot, lady. Gotta make your stuff for the mess that we made. It's too hot. You know what I'm saying? So Will probably told Bolau, yeah, she done gave me the chlamydia, allegedly.
It's a hate for Jada when I call her a dope fiend, say she had multiple venereal diseases, right? And all these, but they're true. And the only way to get them out is for her to sue me or me to sue her. Period. But she said she was going to do that. Jada, where's the lawsuit? Where is the lawsuit? Period. That's the only thing. You went to the public saying you were going to sue me. You said I did egregious things, which I didn't do. And 2 weeks later, you still haven't sued me. Once again, and then also, Jada, let's just do a lie detector test. It's very simple. Why don't you and I just do a lie detector test? Right? Or won't you bring back the red table so I can bring all my receipts to the red table?
Exactly. That's why if there's anybody in my chat talking about he's capping, why did he sue Jada and Jada did not sue him? If none of these things that he said was true, shouldn't she had sued him? Why did he sue her? Jada said she was going to sue him for saying this stuff, but she never did. Bolau said that he had receipts that they could take a lie detector test. Pills of Bible. They can get Maury Povich up here, but she don't want to take it. She don't want to take a lie detector test. That's like Jay-Z taking the paternity test for his biological son. Pills of Bible. You know why he don't want to take that paternity test? Because he know the truth. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get them likes up and shout out to all of y'all in the building. Look, Secret of Truth cracking up. Pure the Bible.
Why don't you and I just do a lie detector test? Right? Or won't you bring back the red table so I can bring all my receipts to the red table? However you want to do it. But what you're not going to do is say things about me, pay press people not to run my story. That's what you're not going to do. The truth will be heard. And that's where we are. Period.
Okay.
We got a lot.
That was a lot. So okay, we got the receipts. You came and you showed. So legally, what have you guys been arguing about? Was it about the payments that was owed for you promoting Hey Humans and doing the promotional gift boxes for you?
No, I knew that I would not be paid for Hey Humans. I know Jada wasn't moved off that, but what I did want to come to show today is that I did the work and I haven't been paid. So at the end of the day, that speaks for itself. And
were you doing these deals with them kind of off contract? Because even your word is still a bonding contract.
Yes.
People don't understand.
Right.
These are your friends for over 30.
And over 30 years, they was friends. And Jada's been burning this man out of money. You know what I'm saying?
Something years.
Well, can I just add one thing,
Yeah,
Tasha,
yeah.
not to cut you off?
You're good.
Yes, your word is your contract, but you have to have elements to show that there was a contract. So by them sending me the Hey Humans logo, right? By them sending me Hey Humans product, an email saying, okay, I'm gonna do XYZ with this it shows that makes the contract. You can't just say, oh, I'm gonna hook you up. Right, and so forth and so on. There has to be elements to prove a what we call a verbal contract.
But Will has always paid you for all the work that you've done.
An abundance, and Will has put a significant amount of money in my pocket. That's why this wouldn't have been a problem with the book. Listen. Jada comes in and say don't give him nothing. My thing with Will was, and even when we're
now you see that? He even admitted that Will Smith was looking out. Will Smith was paying him for his worth. But Jada Pinkett had so much power that she would come in and do him dirty, and Will Smith would not stand up for him because he couldn't even stand up against Jada for himself. Smash that like button. And if they was burning you out of money, I don't want to hear y'all say, well, if he's real friend, then why he telling on Will? He's telling on her. Because if that was your money and you had bills and different things going on, you'd be about ready to tell too. Pistol Bible, ho! You burning me out of my money and you letting this woman blow your back out? Oh, I'm about to tell it all if y'all don't give my goddamn cash. But I don't even believe it was all about money with him. It was about friendship, about watching your friend get demasculated. Nobody likes to see that. Whether you're a woman, you know you don't like to see your girlfriend get cheated on and beat up, peel the Bible, and you trying to tell her she could do better by herself, bad by all herself. You want her to leave him. Just like the guys. You know for us guys, when we know that our homie getting done dirty by a female peel the Bible, it's very embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? So he felt bad for him.
On my Instagram with that video where Will say you in the book, I blew you up. We were in the middle of all this stuff. But I'm in it with Jada. I didn't really have time to talk to Will that night, right? I didn't have time to have that good conversation with Will. But then the slap happened. And I didn't want all this stuff to come out doing this. This would have crushed him doing the slap, right? So Jada essentially kept me away from Will. But Will knew what was going on. And like Jada runs Will, period. Because there's nothing that two friends of 38 years, a little small business deal, right? That might be what, 100 and something thousand, 190,000, whatever that amount is, right? It's two friends can work that out. But when you got your narcissist wife and sociopath wife saying, "Oh, I'm gonna crush him, I'm gonna kill him," this is criminal. Listen, so this is.
Did y'all hear that? Jada Pinkett told this man that she was going to kill him. And I want to say allegedly, but the man saying it out of his mouth. And he said it in his lawsuit. Smash that like button, guys. This is crazy. Everything Bolao said was literally true. Will Smith is divorcing Jada Pinkett, guys. I'm telling y'all. If y'all look up this video with this white lady that's saying that Will worked with her, one of her CEOs, and Will is, LBG, and she's saying all these bad things about Will, but Jada Pinkett allegedly paid this girl to come out and say all this stuff about Will. It's going to be more bad things that's going to be said about Will right now due to Jada Pinkett because she wants to look like she was the good one and Will was the bad one the whole entire time because of the divorce. I'm telling y'all.
Work that out. But when you got your narcissist wife and sociopath wife saying, "Oh, I'm gonna crush him, I'm gonna kill him," this is criminal. Listen, so this is what happened. So, of course, Charlie Mack the Rat hits me and say, "Hey, Jada wants and Will wants to talk to you." Now we're going through all this with the mediation, the lawyers, everything, right?
This is before the interviews.
Yeah, this is way before the interviews, right?
Okay.
So I'm at the position like, okay, so this is how I have to talk to her. I gotta get with Charlie Mack the Rat. He's gonna have a special phone. Boom, I get with him. He's gonna call Will and Jada. They're gonna be on the phone. I'm gonna have a conversation. So Jada was like, "Look, they offer me $10,000. That doesn't even cover the cost of the boxes. This is Jada offering me, right? And this was after the mediation. This is what they offered me. And they started off with $5,000 in the mediation. Then it went to 10, and I left the mediation, right? I'm like, y'all I'm not even trying to do business. I brought all these boxes to the meet. I showed everything that I needed to show that I did on my end as far as our contract was concerned. And there's emails.
And that was her trying to blackball this man and lowball him. Smash that like button. Will Smith, best friend, spitting that fire.
Everything. So she said, "You're going to take that $10,000. So I'm like, "No, I'm not going to take the $10,000. Then she says, "Well, I'm going to fucking crush you if you don't take the money, because if you don't take this money, now you could sue." Now, if I would have took the money at the mediation, it puts me in a position where I can't sue them. So then she was like, I don't know what you trying to do. I don't know who you think you fucking with, but I kill you. This is Jada on the phone. I said, Will, are you going to allow Jada to speak to me this way? He said, you heard what my wife said. That's when I know me and Will wasn't friends. And he had already been acting shady because of Jada, but I just kept everything joke. Like, I know what he's going through. I know what he's going through. So right then and then, when this lady is crushing my business, right? When this lady is making me work for free and doing all these things to me, you're supposed to be my friend for 38 years. And you can't even say, Jada, just let him be. I would have took no money. Just leave me alone, right? Well, I ain't got to never talk to you again.
Again, she got you tied up in court.
Right.
Humiliation.
Right. So it's just like, you know, at the end of the day, I'll take the 5,000. Will, you ain't got to never talk to me again. Jada, you ain't never got to talk to me again.
You was willing to never talk to Will?
Imagine how bad that is, where you got to tell your friend, look, we don't even got to be friends no more. I don't even give a damn about the money. Just tell your wife to leave me alone. Pure Bible. Leave my back alone. Leave my tasty cakes alone. This is horrible. Everybody smash that like button. We need 300 more likes.
Yes, because people don't understand. It's just like, I'm sweating. Like, she controls this man. Jada controls Will in a way that you... Okay. Let me just take a beat. So there's a viral video that's going around, and this is no shot at Will.
Okay.
There's a viral video going around with a gentleman massaging Will with his junk on his back, right?
Yeah.
And
is that the only a man knows what a man needs?
That
video. Okay.
What kind of a man has? That's a man. Hey, the pressure changed, do y'all? Only a man knows what a man needs.
Look at this. Do you see this, guys? Only a man knows what a man needs. Pure survival. That let it be known, Jada, that Will wanted to come out and be with a man. He wanted to live his truth right there. Pure survival. And when y'all find out who that man is right there, it's going to blow y'all mind. Because Will wanted to have his own boyfriend. But Jada allegedly wanted to set him up with who she wanted to be his boyfriend so she can still control everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy.
That's a man. Hey, the pressure changed, do y'all? Only a man knows what a man needs.
So the guy who's giving Will the massage is Jada Pinkett's brother. His name is Caleb.
Okay.
Right? So, and of course, you look at that video and it almost seems sexual. It doesn't seem like just a regular massage, right? So, how do I say this? Caleb's going through a divorce right now, right? And bottom line is, Caleb and Will are fucking. And
whoa! Oh my God! Smash that like button, pure survival. Will Smith's best friend said that Jada Pinkett's blood brother, Caleb, pure survival, was having an affair. That they were smashing. That's crazy. Caleb was having a divorce, so he's allegedly was blowing Will Smith's back out. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? So, oh my God. So these are the things that Jada knows about Will that she been holding over this man's head. Will, we don't care if you going steady with Caleb. Just leave this woman alone. Pure survival. Everybody get them lights up.
Is that the only a man knows what a man needs?
That
video. Okay.
What kind of a man has? That's a man. Hey, the pressure changed, do y'all? Only a man knows what a man needs.
So the guy who's giving Will the massage is Jada Pinkett's brother. His name is Caleb.
Okay.
Right? So, and of course, you look at that video and it almost seems sexual. It doesn't seem like just a regular massage, right? So how do I say this? Caleb's going through a divorce right now, right? And bottom line is Caleb and Will are fucking.
Wow.
And this is Jada's brother, her blood brother, who's massaging on Will, taking these trips with Will. She every real dude that Will had around him has been removed and replaced with Jada's family and friends.
Wow. Do y'all hear that? Every one of Will Smith's best friends have been removed. You know what I'm saying? And replaced with the people that she wanted in Will Smith's life, pure survival, who she wanted to control Will, who Will could date and go steady with. So she's like, if you're going to have a boyfriend, I got somebody for you, pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? You're going to date my brother. You ain't going that far from me. What, the whole family gonna cash out. So she was getting rid of all of Will's childhood friends and replacing them with her family. Yo, this is crazy, man. Everybody get them likes up.
Well, she every real dude that Will had around him has been removed and replaced with Jada's family and friends, right? So Will of old is not the Will of now. So it's like, this don't even need for us to be friends. But now, then on the other side, they were all together doing Thanksgiving. Now, I'm going to tell you the power of this internet with over 1 billion impressions. My understanding that Will is now thinking about coming out as bisexual. Them knowing all the information that I have, Will is thinking about making a statement of him being bisexual.
How'd you find?
Wow. Now, do y'all hear that? Smash that like button if y'all believe Will Smith best friend Bilal, pure survival. Now Will is doing this divorce. He can literally come out. And I believe if Will come out and just say, look, I'm bisexual, the world is going to love Will. Like regardless, no matter how much he want to hide or whatever, well, he thinking he been having to hide all these years because Jada been holding stuff against him. But if Will just say, look, I'm bisexual, what is that going to mean? That's not going to make people say, oh, Will, he's not a great actor. He's not a good entertainer. No, that's going to make everybody say, all right, cool, well, case closed. It's what we all been knowing all this time, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And Will could be free. That's why I said he's doing this divorce right now. That's why she's going on a campaign to try to bash Will right now. This is why she's going on a campaign to make it like she was trying to protect Will's sexuality all this time, when that is not the case. You know what I'm saying? No, you were really cheating on Will. You were really doing Will dirty. Now, yeah, they say his best friend said at some point Will did choke out Jada Pinkett at some point, pure survival. And I don't promote violence at all. But if Will had did that behind the scenes, who is going to blame him? After everything we seen her do to him publicly. People would have rather had saw that shit in public, pure survival, as much as she been doing him dirty in public.
Of this internet with over 1 billion impressions. My understanding that Will is now thinking about coming out as bisexual. Them knowing all the information that I have, Will is thinking about making a statement of him being bisexual.
How'd you find that out?
Because there are people around that hate Jada. There are so many people in the circle that hate the way she treats people is like trash. So when you always hear there's a source, you always hear from a lot of big news. Those are the sources. Those are the people that's around. That's like, yo, this chick is crazy. And I hope Will does come out as bi. I hope Will admits to beating Jada, right? And seek forgiveness for that, because there's no reason to beat her, right? I don't condone that.
You sound like you want to beat her though.
No, I want.
I mean, it's not funny. Domestic violence is not funny.
It's nothing funny. Yeah, it's nothing funny about it. But this is where victory comes. Like, this is where my victory comes, because sometimes Words hurt more than fists.
So do you feel like if Will comes out, Jada won't have this power over him anymore?
She'll have a little bit of power, but see, here's the thing. And
Y'all see that? Now put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe that if Will Smith comes out and just say that I'm bi, that Jada won't have all the power over him anymore. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think that she's still going to have all the power on him. Me personally, I feel like if Will lives in his truth, he will be able to defeat her. He will be able to become free. Yes, baby, all those ones. Because that's what I think. That's the only thing Will was worried about. Because he know that we looked at him as this masculine figure since the 90s. Like I said, this man was Mike Lowry in Bad Boys, Pure Survival. Mike Lowry was like a sex symbol. He got all the girls, beat up all the bad guys, Pure Survival, ran down the street with his shirt buckled, talking about free. So we find out that, you know what I'm saying, something was different than that. Will thought that it would make him lose all his fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not like years ago where you had to hide your sexuality. You know what I mean? You did gay marriages, everything. You know what I'm talking about? Just gay rappers. Nobody gives a damn about that. And you know what I'm saying? It's not the same. So Jada will lose all her powers. And I believe with him, the fact that he's divorcing her right now, she feels like she's losing her powers. That's why she's out here doing these interviews trying to embarrass Will and blame it all on him. But it's too late.
Words hurt more than fists.
So do you feel like if Will comes out, Jada won't have this power over him anymore?
She'll have a little bit of power, but see, here's the thing, and this is why I don't talk about my book much. The things that happen with them two in Scientology keeps them bonded, because we got to look at sexual assaults and a bunch of other things that happen.
Sexual assault?
Yeah. So basically, if you look at, and see, I don't really want to get into this because now I'm going to have another enemy with the Church of Scientology.
Yeah.
I'm going to have somebody else trying to kill me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I will say, just look at Danny Masterson's trial and how he was raping women inside of Scientology and doing just all kind of lewd and lascivious acts.
Wow. Smash that like button, guys, if y'all heard of Scientology. He's saying that Will and Jada was in the Church of Scientology, Pure Survival. And he was afraid to even speak about that because he said, I'm going to have some more people trying to kill me. That's like a bigger demonic, devilish, where you got to report everything. Yes, a big coat. Like, I heard about it. Sick of the truth. I heard about it, but I didn't know about it until I heard Will Smith's best friend talking about it. So that's a deeper entity of how far they are in it. So not only do she have Will's sexuality over his head, but that Scientology stuff. What was he doing in there? But my whole thing is, whatever you're going to tell the world, sweetheart, you was doing it too. Pure survival. So go ahead and tell on me. You was doing the Scientology shit too. Pure survival.
Trial and how he was raping women inside of Scientology and doing just all kind of lewd and lascivious acts on women. But inside the Church of Scientology, you are not allowed to report to the police. Everything has to happen internally, right? So I don't want to get too deep into it, but if you just look at the celebrities who are in Scientology, if you commit a crime, then everything, the judge is inward. It's not outward. So you know you're not supposed to report to the police everything. You're supposed to report to the hierarchs. And
wow, that's crazy. So if somebody R-words you or blow your back out, you can't call the police? Pure survival? You can't call Tyrone? It's literally a person that they have to go to that's even more devilish. Now imagine you go to the Scientology coach and say, yo, look, man, I woke up and my tasty cakes was leaking jelly. What should I do? Can I call the police? And he said, no. You know what I mean? Someone did a great job on you. Who did that? Who did you go to sleep with? and give him a high five and say, look, you did a good job. You knocked the goddamn jelly out of his donut. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Man, oh my God, man. Thank you, baby. Look, smash that like button, everybody, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. Scientology, everything. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm just happy that Will is divorcing this woman. Mark my words. I don't know when they're going to do the announcement. But when Will just came out yesterday screaming and hollering like he did, and they've been talking about him divorcing her and everything, and why she's going on a campaign right now trying to ruin Will and blame him, that's only because Will is going through with this divorce. I think Will was telling her, look, if you just be quiet, I moved out the house. If you not go on a press run trying to disrespect me, we'll be cool. You can keep collecting the money and I'm going to get mine. But she continues to demasculate him still. So Will has no other choice. And I feel like he's happy now. I think Will is happy right now. And this is why he finally like, F it. I'm going to just divorce her. She could take whatever she want to take.
Then everything, the judge is inward. It's not outward. So you're not supposed to report to the police everything. You're supposed to report to the hierarchs in Scientology. And Will and Jada were in Scientology for a number of years and opened a school, right? That's the book. That's the book. And I'm telling you, you're gonna need Kleenex and a puke bucket when you read the book about their acts in Scientology. I'm gonna leave that there.
Wow, you're going to need Kleenex and a puke bucket for what they was doing in Scientology, man. That is just crazy. And this woman is just sitting here, still going on the press run. You know what I mean? Still feeling like Will is so soft, he not going to do nothing. I can just go out there and blame it all on him and say I was protecting his sexuality.
We come to the table and Will's not ready. He's not ready. And he's kind of backtracking. And he's going through this motion. And I'm like, So I'm like, well, I'm going to have to speak my truth. But I'm also going to protect you. So if I got to look like the adulterous wife to make sure you're good, I'm going to do it.
And do you hear the people in the background talking about, like Jada was really like she was the preacher at the church and she was saying, she was hitting these high notes. They like, It's like she set up the people that's on this show so they could be all on her side. Like, I've been waiting for Will to come out the closet, but he wasn't ready yet. So if I have to look like I'm the cheating wife, then I will do it to sacrifice for Will. You done disrespected him for the last time. Shout out to Alex. Alex just hit that super chat. Pure survival. Love you too, Alex. No Diddy Glover. Thanks for the super chat. You know what I'm saying? This is what she's doing, ladies and gentlemen. Will won't come out the closet, so I'm going to look like I was the one doing all bad. Why didn't you say that before, Jada? Like, if you're not a cheating wife, ladies, put a 1 in the chat if you would have wanted to handle that right then and there. Wouldn't you want to have had stood up for yourself and say, oh, hell no. He was the one doing everything. Why would you say this now? Why didn't you say that then? So it was a joke. It wasn't really true. You didn't blow August Alsina's back out. Pure survival. You didn't come out and really have an entanglement. It was Will Smith's Tasty Cakes entangled in Dwayne Martin's glove compartment. Shout out to Marley, baby. Just became a member. Pure survival. Shout out to all my members, guys. If y'all want to be a member of my channel, follow Marnie, baby. Marnie, baby, just became a member during survival. She picked a great time to become a member during survival. Don't wait till after survival, Don't come back talk about Jamil. You was right. When they make the divorce announcement, I don't want to hear people that didn't believe me that Will is really divorcing her. I don't want to hear it. I'm letting y'all know. Y'all think Jada's out here doing this for nothing this time? They are not in the same house. What else narrative can they go off of? Jada already came out and let the world know, look, me and Will was never together for 6 years. Pure Bible. We was lying on the red carpet. We lied to y'all on the red carpet and pretended we were still together. What other reason why she still be with this man and pretend that they're still together? For the money, for the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know your man had a boyfriend or was into men or whatever and you found out, ladies, are you still going to stay with him? Pure Bible. Now, if you a money hungry chick, you're not going to give a dime because you're like, okay, he ain't smashing me no more, but I'm still getting this money. But I'm still getting this shmoney. That's what this was all about. But I'm not going to let Jada Pinkett sit out here and pretend that it was all Will. Now, I will admit, Will, you responsible too, sir. You signed up for that Illuminati stuff. You signed up and crossed over there. So you just as guilty when it comes to that. And the fact that you are a man at the end of the day. I don't care who you date. You should have been left this woman. Pure Bible. You know what I'm saying? But since I see Will was more sensitive, he's not as strong as, you know what I mean? He's not really a mean guy, man. Like, the most hardcore thing we seen Will do was slap Chris Rock. What else did Will ever do? Will honestly seemed like a really nice guy. You know what I mean? It was pushed to the limit from this woman to have no other choice. You come home and find a young boy clapping your cheeks that was dating your son, and the young boy's children all over the bed when you trying to sleep. Pure survival. You hear babies all on the goddamn blanket, all on the sheets. You like, who had left these children here? And August is in the other room talking about, I don't want nobody but you kissing on my tattoos. I don't want nobody but me. How would you feel during survival? And Jada was so goddamn powerful far as what she had on Will. She made Will go on vacation with that boy. Pure survival. Can you imagine going on a cruise? You know what I'm saying? And you sitting over there with all the senior citizens and the old motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Clive Davis and his shitty diapers and all of them motherfuckers with the wheelchairs and stuff. And Jada Pinkett sitting at the edge of the boat with August Alsina like they in the Titanic motherfucker movie. Pure Bible. They're having a romantic Titanic moment. One more, you open the door. I believe that your heart will grow. Will didn't go over to the edge and try to push the motherfuckers over or nothing. Pure Bible. He just accepted it. You know what I mean? So I'm giving Will props. You know what I'm saying? For finally letting this woman go, man. Let her go.
We come to the table and Will's not ready. He's not ready. And he's kind of backtracking. And he's going through this motion. And I'm like, So I'm like, well, I'm going to have to speak my truth. But I'm also going to protect you. So if I got to look like the adulterous wife to make sure you're good, I'm going to do it. Y'all. So, and that wasn't the case. But I wanted him to be okay.
Wow, and that wasn't the case. So she never had the entanglement, but she wanted you to be okay. Well, guess what, Jada? You done set it off. You done made Will set it off now. Will is tired of people being embarrassed, being disrespected by you. It is over.
I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible. I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible. I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible.
And guess what, Will? Even if it's not possible, sir, as long as you're happy. Self-love and empowerment is very important, ladies and gentlemen. You must love yourself in order to love anybody else. Because if you only loving on her and you're not loving yourself, the moment that someone, your partner, do you wrong or leave you or backstab you or something like that, you're going to fall apart because you invested all of your love in that individual and none of that love into yourself. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to wake up in bed with these Timberland boots, with the fitted ball cap, and the strap-on dildo. And you will get your tasty cakes murdered and punished. You know what I'm saying? And then they're going to be off in the night. And you're just going to be left home by yourself with those Timberland boots, with the Jada Pinkett Timberland boots and the fitted ball cap. Okay? So you must love yourself, man. It's good to love, you know what I mean? But it ain't nothing better than to love and be loved. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. It ain't nothing better than to love and to be loved. Why love someone and they don't love you back? That's a terrible feeling, guys. Make sure y'all put y'all garlic emojis in here. We have to have the garlic in here during survival. Thank you so much, baby. Facts. I try to keep it 1,000. You know I keep it real. My woman know I keep it real. Pure survival. She know it. It'd be hard for me not to, guys. It'd be hard. Like if some fuckery going on or something like that, it's hard for me not to. You know what I mean? I'm not really good at like biting my tongue or like seeing fake shit happen and not speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm real big on minding my business too, because people gonna make their own choices. You can tell a motherfucker, leave that person. No matter how much you tell somebody to leave somebody that's not good for them, they gotta want it. They gotta want it. Because you will disappoint yourself when you see the person still with that person. When you know they ain't good for them and you know you've been through it, but you gotta let them go through it. You know what I'm saying? I was that way my own self. No matter how many motherfucking times a person told me, oh, Jamil, you know what I'm saying? She's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you young. And it's like, I don't give a damn what y'all saying. Y'all hating. Y'all hating on our love. And then when they do you dirty, now you going back to the people that told you. Like, man, you was right like a motherfucker. I'm sick. I can't believe she did me like that. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? But you had to go through that pain. You know what I mean? To make you who you are today. To make you, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes God put people in your life just to make you stronger, to develop who you are today and who you're going to become. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you say to yourself, you be like, damn, I wish I never met him. Or I wish I never met her. No, I'm glad as a motherfucker I met the person that did me wrong. Because if everybody did me right, I wouldn't be this bad motherfucker I am today. In a good way. Pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? No, I needed you to be in my life. I needed you to do me wrong. Because I know what the fuck my worth is. If you ain't do me dirty, I'll still be running around green as hell right now. Pure survival. So thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Don't be crying when somebody leave your life. You know what I mean? Get it out. Get it out your tears. Get it out. You know what I'm saying? But trust me, sometimes when somebody leave your life, they are doing you a favor. You're doing me a favor. You know what I mean? You notice when they leave out your life and then all this good shit start happening? Do you know if you'd have stayed with that motherfucker, none of that shit would be going on right now, Pure Survival? Some people are in your life blocking you from greatness. You so in love, but you don't realize they are blocking you from something greater. Let them go. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker walk out of my life or threaten to leave me. Like out of my life, like, you know how you got friends that'll be like, man, I ain't fucking with you no more. I'll be like, you gotta go in your mind and say, damn, how much do I benefit from him being my friend than he benefits from being mine? Or she? Or how much this relative you benefit more by fucking with me than I benefit by fucking with you. So get the fuck on. Get the hell, go somewhere else and blood suck somebody else for their energy. Because that's what motherfuckers do. They be blood sucking you for your energy. Don't talk to me if you want to talk to me about nothing but problems. I hate that. When you talk to people or family, friends, relatives, I don't give a damn who they is. If they call you and just want to talk to you about their problems, but you're not calling them, talking to them about your problems, you got to lessen them phone calls, because demons come through the phone too. Just because you're not around demons or out in the clubs or around people, no, they can come through your phone too. You having a good day, this person call you with their motherfucking problems, pure survival, trying to bring that demonic energy over to my happiness. Absolutely the fuck not. You know what I mean? It'll be your last phone call with me. I like people to talk about happy shit. You know what I mean? Say some stuff that can inspire me to be a better person. I don't want to hear about all your problems, motherfucker. Now, I'll be there sometimes. Okay, all right, cool. But if every time you talk to me, it's always something wrong, something going on, I don't need that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? God rest my mom's soul. My mother used to take on everybody's problems. Everybody. You know what I mean? Her nieces, nephews, people in Philly, motherfuckers in another planet. I'm like, Mom, why are you stressing about all these grown-ups? You need to live your life. Up until it was too late. You understand what I'm saying? So, no, live your happiness, guys. Do not stress about other people's shit. You got your own stuff to deal with. You know what I'm saying? You gotta want to change whatever's going on in your life. You can't change nothing for nobody else. Only thing you can change and control is what's going on in your life and your happiness. Shout out to all of y'all, man. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and you can follow me on Facebook. I'm on all the platforms, ladies and gentlemen. But we is back, man. I'm happy Will Smith is divorcing her. I don't know when the announcement is going to be made, guys. But I'm telling y'all, it is happening for real. This year, go on Instagram and look at 50 Cent. 50 Cent just posted that video with Will Smith crashing out like that. 50 Cent is in the business, movies, and all that shit right now. So he don't care about Will's sexuality. He know Will's a good actor. You know what I mean? So I'm sure 50 Cent want to put Will and, get to work with him. So he posted Will's video saying, man, it don't matter, Will, man, look, I'm just, you know what I mean? Like bigging Will up, showing him love. Like, yo, we stand with you. You can't please that woman. You know what I mean? Somebody that just never happy, no matter what you do. You trying to do everything under the sun to please another motherfucker, but instead of pleasing your own self. That's ungratefulness. If nothing's ever good enough, you can't buy nobody love, and you shouldn't want to. Love shouldn't have to cost you money. If somebody gonna naturally love you, they gonna love you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all can make money together. Y'all can, you know what I mean? But it shouldn't be money driven. You should be able to take your woman or your man out to a damn picnic for free. Get a blanket like Tupac and Janet Jackson. Go out and get some Lunchables. You know what I'm saying? And just have a nice little for free goddamn picnic together. If they can't do that with you, get away from them. You know what I'm talking about? Straight up. And then people, they don't want to be with you in the mud to you to get to success. No, they want you when you're already made. Why would I want you and I'm already made already? That means that you just only want the motherfucker for what he has. Survival. So you got to protect yourself and just know these things. And like I said, all your past experiences, embrace them. Your wins, your losses, everything. I embrace all my losses. Because like I said, it makes me who I am today. Shout out to y'all. Pure survival.